Hi, we're here with Tomer Sharon, a senior user researcher in Google Search. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, what is user research?
User research is a discipline that is providing insights, keyword insights, into product users, their perspectives and abilities to the right people at the right time. So that's the official definition. To make it more understandable, user research is there to help answer three big questions. The first one is, what do people need? The second is, what do people want, which is different than what they need? And the third one is, can they use the thing that we're working on, whatever the thing is?
Is user research only for new ideas?
No, otherwise I wouldn't have a job. You have a new idea, you validate or invalidate it. There are tons of decisions an entrepreneur is making about their product every day. I'm not saying all of them should be covered by user research, but it's not just for new ideas. If you want to develop, we all do, we have new ideas for new features and how to improve the product. Some of them may involve, again, a lot of work. So for those things that may involve a lot of work, I would try and find out if they're worth it. Is it a problem worth solving?
Or a feature?
Or a feature, yes, definitely.
So how do I move from user research to decisions?
So in order for you to make decisions, you first need to know what about. And that leads me to how do we start the process of user research? The first thing you need to do is make it very clear for yourself and for your team what is the question that we're trying to answer. So if you want to move, after you did your research, if we want to move to making decisions, you first need answers to those questions that you started with. What happens in many cases is that you have answers to questions that you didn't ask. You didn't know how to ask, or you weren't even aware that there are questions. That's fine. But if you want to start with research, the first thing you need to do is make a list of the questions you're trying to answer. What are the questions that we will have answers to by the end of this research? This research effort will fail if we don't have answers to these questions.
So I write a list of all the assumptions.
Yes. Assumptions is a perfect way to describe it. An assumption can easily be translated into a question, and it doesn't have to be long. Sometimes 1, 2, 3 questions, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so as soon as you're done with research, you should have answers. Those answers can help you make decisions. I always start when my team and I are trying to start a research effort. I always try to identify, where is this coming from? Why are we talking now? So, and I'm doing that because I'm trying to understand what is the question that we're trying to answer. So I'm looking for dilemmas that people or teams have, arguments that they have. I attend a lot of meetings and I just watch. Sometimes we have data that we can't explain. Why is this happening? And things like that. So this can be translated into questions, and then answers. And these answers would lead us to making decisions.